Hey everyone, it's Cathy Zielske. Welcome back to my channel and the craft/dining room. Today I have a fun card project to share with you that number 1 uses up paper scraps. Number 2, I think that's all it does. But you know what? Sometimes that's all you need. And the greeting is fantastic, and I think everyone can relate to wanting to hug people. Well, everyone except introverts. Introverts kind of want to hug. I mean, I'm speaking from experience. I'll hug you, but just not longer than necessary. You know what I mean? My die cut only card project is coming up next. So here are the 2 dies sets that I am going to use today. And the first one just says, I wish I could hug you. Wish I could hug you. This was a request of my dear friend Jennifer McGuire. She said, Cathy, will you make a font die and a shadow layer with that greeting? And I said, yes, I will. You can see how big it is. It's gonna, well, let's see, I don't have a card panel in front of me, but it's definitely going to fill up the front of a card panel. So we got that guy. The other guy is this Geometric Builder Hearts from Simon Says Stamp. And I think this little friend with all of its cool different options would be a great way to create sort of a die triad of hearts to support my greeting. That's my thought going in. Plus, such a good way to use scraps. So I think what I'm going to do is grab a bunch of cardstock scraps and start thinking about what I want to cut out for my hearts. Of course, before I get too carried away, I will be breaking apart my dies. You know, you can just kind of wiggle back and forth, and well, that didn't work so well. And then of course, I use these little Beadalon wire clippers to just, well, let's flip them the right way, to come in like this and twist to take off the nubbies. Then I tend to dump them off in the trash here. But I try to do this with all my die sets that have to be cut apart because I don't like to poke myself. And trust me, there's been many a project where all of a sudden I'm like, I didn't use red ink. Just wanted to show you this really quickly because I have been doing this for a really long time. I order this, it's a adhesive backer stuff. It's just, I find it on Amazon. It's like a 10 ml magnetic sheet. And this is what I use for any dies that I want to keep organized in a pocket or whatever. But now that everything's been clipped apart, right, we're ready to go. So let me grab some cardstock. So I just grabbed some scraps from the scrap bin, right? I've got 4 colors here because I think what I want to do is I just want to take maybe this one, and this one, and use all the colors, right? And then ground them all on the heart shape. So let's grab the die cut machine and start cutting some stuff out. The first thing I'm going to do is cut my 3 grounding hearts, and I will go ahead here and just, my plates are getting the little bottom plate's a little scraped up, but we'll do a few of these, right? Because we're gonna ground our other colors on these hearts, which will be very helpful for assembly. Oh, did I mention this is this die set, these Geometric Builders, designed by the one and only Laura Basson, who not only is the best card maker I know, I say that, she really is though. I mean, she's so good. And she's my friend. And the fact that I get to be friends with Laura Basson, forget about it. This is me doing my homage to Laura. So I've got 3 of those. We are going to do, let's see, a pink one of this. Okay. And, well, I guess while I'm at it, why don't I get the other 2? Look at me. I'm always thinking. And cut these 3 out. So I'm going to do that one and I'm going to do this one. That way I'll have the pieces that I need in this color. And let's go ahead and cut these out. So something like this is going to require a whole heck of a lot of die cutting. But once you get all your pieces, right, then it's going to be, in the words of Laura Basson, easy squeezy lemon peasy. You know what I mean? So lift that up. Look at that. I got the pieces. So I'm going to just start separating these pieces, and I'm popping them. Well, I don't. Oh my goodness, my plates. I'm going to take them all apart and just set them down. If you ever have trouble getting them up, you can just serve them up like a pizza pie. Like a pizza pie. Look at that. Laura, I'm pretty sure she's Italian. I don't think I'm making that up, right? I think that's the real deal. Okay. Same dies going down, right? We're going down again because we're just making all these pieces for having what we need. It's such a fun way to go into your scrap bin, you know, and get busy. I have a scrap bin. Well, it's not a bin. I will actually pop a link up if you are remotely interested in seeing my craft room tour, because pizza pie, look, we're picking up the pie. I'm going to put that down. I'm going to really stop doing that soon. Oh, those are fine. Because the scrap bin for me is a bunch of shelves that I keep organized by Roy G. Biv, basically. And I just, you know, anything I make card-wise, scrapbook-wise, I just throw the cardstock onto the shelf so I can always reach down there first and see what I have. So, you know, waste not, want not. So now to resume here. So I've got all my pieces, and I kind of thought the first one, probably we could leave that out and just do those two to start. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to take my Simon dot runner, just really quick. Oh, let's get it going here. Oh, I don't need anything fancy here. I'm just gonna, well, let's see. Do I want to do it with tweezers? I don't know. I don't think I need to, because all I'm gonna do is ground that there, right? Oh, so good. Take the other one, ground it on this guy like that. Just make sure we're lined up. Oh, actually, I'm going to come in this way where I'm holding it. There we go, right? Place it. Push it over a little. Oh, no, I didn't line it up right. Come on now. Okay, maybe I do have to have it on the ground. Well, it's not the ground, you know what I mean. It's my craft table. Get that in there like that. Okay. And now we have one of our hearts for our card. And then all I'm going to do here is continue to build the others so that I can pop them up. And actually, there's probably an easier way, but I'm just going to say, pulling you apart like that. Gonna go pop, pop, color. Let's just set you in there for now and see what happens, okay? It's just a simple cut and paste job. Get you in there like that. Okay, like that. Did I get it? That's pretty cute too. Now we're good. Press, press, press. And I'm actually gonna take my little Simon bone folder, the Teflon one, and just sort of smooth down, right, any of those little die cut bumpy bumps. Now for the last one, I feel like this one is going to be the trickiest, because maybe what I need to do here is, before I start, and I want to go that order, and that order, and that order. A lot of pieces in this pie. Look at that. Okay. And then just lift off the ones that I don't need. Does that make sense? I feel like this is a better way. So go like that. And then you go pink, dark pink, orange, yellow, pink. That's how we're going to do it. Oh, I'm so smart. I bet that, Laura, what do you think of that? I don't know if she's watching. It's like surgery. It's like surgery. And I should have kept them all in order, but actually that one looks totally good there. Like that. Coming in like that. Oh my gosh, this is like surgery. Push it, and then kind of just push them in together like that. Get them kind of like that. And then again, let's just go over that a bit like that. So now, look at that. I have 3 hearts and all these extras, but I would say this. Keep these in order. Like, don't, otherwise your puzzle, I think it's going to be a little harder to get together. However, do you know what I should do for this one? In an effort to incorporate these colors onto this one as well, I took this guy and cut this out. So I think what I'll do, again, just go like that. Little dot runner, points lined up, top, bottom. Kind of wiggle that over just a tiny bit like that. Same thing, I'm going to just flip that, get the dot runner, and drop that in here so that way, at least, we do have the same color on all 3. See that? Oh, it's so cute. I want to show you this. I'm a little bit over on the edge here. So I think I'm just going to come in very close to the white underneath. Just sort of gently trim that away so you don't see it as much. I don't think it's going to be that noticeable because, let's see here. Well, did I just cut that? I think I did, but we're not going to tell anyone. Okay, we almost screwed the pooch on that one. Actually, you know what? Let's try it again. Let's just do a little smooth, a little smooth. I just sort of missed the alignment on it, so now I'm just going to do that, and I think that's fine. We have our 3 hearts ready to go. So now I kind of want to figure out, would I want to do do I want to do this in white because it would have greater contrast, but do a shadow layer in the pink? So here's what happens. I thought if I did this shadow layer like this, that could be cool with the white, right? But what if there's one idea, and I do have all my tittles off to the side, okay? But then I thought, what if I just did white, found another scrap of this cardstock, right? Which I actually have bigger sheets of it. Pop this on, okay, for a little darkness. And then when this is popped up, the hearts are all gonna have contrast. I'm not quite sure, right? Like, am I gonna nestle them in like that? Am I gonna go like that? I think. And then you have that. So now it's hard to say, like which one is the better. Look at, I'm completely out of the frame. Which one would be the better greeting combo? Now I can save this and I could do 2. I'm not sure, because now if I bring this over, let's take a look there and see. I mean, these are the moments that define the greatness of every card maker. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go yet. Before I decide, I'm going to go ahead and score my card base, and we'll just go 5.5 because I know it's going to be top folding. And I do think there is something to be said about having a white card base, because that's really going to help it also let my hearts pop, you know? I've got my spray glue, right? And I can do 1 layer on here to start. So let me go ahead and spray this off camera so I can glue that down just to get a feel for it. So I thought I was filming and I wasn't. I took some spray adhesive. I put it on the back here, glued it down. See that? We're just going with 1 layer for right now. I might add another layer, but I'm not going to yet. And a little tip here, I just worked my way around making sure that the serifs were basically, lined up in the shadow. It's the best I could do. So I've placed a few foam squares in some strategic areas. And I get those in there around this greeting, because here's what I'm thinking. I think this little friend could tuck in here and he'd be fine, because you kind of know what that heart looks like, right? This little friend, I think, would be very cute up top because it's coming up like rays. And then the third little friend could come right down here towards the bottom of the card, right? So you kind of see that. It kind of gives us an opening for a few, what are they called? Sequins, okay? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take the backers off of the foam squares here. We'll just take a little liquid so that I have a little bit of hydroplaning time before these stick too badly, because I know pretty much what we're doing, and I know I'm not gonna do anything untoward. I want to make sure that I'm placing this to have basically the maximum equal space from side to side, like that and that. Is that? I'm gonna wiggle over a little. I think that's going to be pretty good, right? Just kind of wiggle you and let go. I'm going to get these out of the way for a second because I just want to make sure that this is as straight as it can be. Check the baseline here. Just push that and see. I think that's good, right? I think we can commit, because that also, see that? That's lining up, isn't it? Okay. Press, press, press. Press you. Press you, press you. We have committed. We have committed. There's no turning back now. And then I think all I'm going to do here, I just wanted each one to have a connection to the greeting, right? And I want it to be so those aren't lined up and those aren't lined up, but I think that is super fun. So let's do this. Let's just take our dot runner. I already had some on the back there, right? pick this up. I want to tuck this in right in here. So it's coming out almost in the center. Isn't that sweet how it's just coming up like that? Come on, I think I just ran out. Oh. So when you buy this pack, it comes with, oh, let's get it out here. It comes with 2 refills, which is pretty great because just like me right now, you know how you're crafting and then all of a sudden you're like, I need the backup. Where's the refill? There's our refill. Let's see, button, open. Oh, like that. Okay. You come out because you're empty. Goodbye. Thank you for your service. And you come in because now you are full and clipped in. Yep. And ready to go. All right. Get it started. And there we go. I'm sliding this in again because I want this to have enough of a suggestion that you can see. We're coming over here like, I think that's cute. And I think it's okay to be closer, right, to the edge here. Let's make sure that's straight though, like that. Okay. Isn't that cute? So good. And I'm not too worried that that's going to be fine. Let's do the last one. We're going to slide you right under here with a little bit like that. So you're picking up, and that is also straight. Oh, that's so fun. That's a lot of die cutting, right? But what a big, bold, fun greeting. Let's get something shiny on it, shall we? All right, we're ready to boop it up. So let's get started. I've just got 3 different sizes, right? And all I'm going to do here is place each one down, and hopefully everything will work just as planned. Let's squeeze you out and squeeze you in. Boop. Boop. I love having a little clearance, right, to tuck it. Let's get you here. A little glue down. What's happening to my glue? Oh, it's coming out one side. That one, I do want it to hang a little. I have to wipe that. And then this guy will go right here. Boop. He doesn't want to go. I think I have a little bit of glue on here. This is a little tip that I love. If you're Crystal Katana, just rub it on an adhesive eraser. I know you can replace these too, but this has been really helpful for me because then it just kind of brings this, it takes the whatever's off, the mucky muck, okay? And then it helps me to pick it back up. Come on now. There we go. Pop you in there. Boop. Well, I didn't boop yet. There we go. Boop. See that nice little tuck in? So now I'm kind of filling up that space kind of nicely, and I like that. Hanging it off just a little like that, kind of like that. Boop. I'm not booping in time. I feel like I'm, let's see, will that go? Oh, look at that. Boop. Missed that one. Didn't say it in the right time, but just a cluster of 3, right? So easy. I don't branch out much when it comes to the sequin placement. I like to go with what I know, you know what I mean? So, and again, we're going to hang off the side a little. Boop. And oh, the last one. I also say ope and boop. How many of you know the phrase ope? I used to think it was just like a Midwestern thing. Oh, yep, see? But it's not. I've heard people from all over the country now say ope. I love it. I never said it before I moved here. I said oops. And guess what I just did? Where did that sequin go? I just something stuck to my hand. We lost a sequin. So in the meantime, we're going to pick up another one. We're going to come in here and boop, the final boop. Don't know where it went. A great mystery. But that's the finished card. Now granted, that's a lot of work, right? New dies, now what? But dude, someone's going to love this card. I love this card. So again, check out the new, this new release from Laura. And of course, the Wish I Could Hug You die from yours truly. I think this is really fun. I think this greeting could apply because there's a lot of people I wish I could hug right now. I'm still not really flying, you know? I don't really want to get on a plane anytime soon. I just don't like to fly. So this card will be sent to someone, and send the message that I'm intending. All right, all links can be found below the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you back here again with another, maybe new stamps, new dies, new stencil. The sky's the limit. Thanks so much for watching today. I would love to have you become a subscriber to my YouTube channel. And if you do subscribe, be sure to hit the gray bell below the video so that you don't miss the next time I post. Here are a couple other videos that you might be interested in watching. Thanks so much and have a great day.